It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry News on this, the 26th day of December, the day after Christmas, 2020, heading to 2021, which hopefully will be a better year, folks, for all of us. As you can tell, the hair situation has started to change as of this morning. Took a shower and had quite a bit come out. I felt it in my hair before I got in the shower. So it was really kind of a strange feeling. So we are going to be losing all of my hair over the next week or so. So I'll start wearing idiot baseball hats so I don't look bald, because I'm going to be bald as a peacock. So anyway, for those of you that want to know, and we do have, there's minor news today, nothing major. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I was back to normal. All the crap for the last, 8-9 days, it was gone. I felt, just back to normal. I could taste food. I didn't have the waves of nausea, all the side effects that I've been having. I felt good. I was able to, sit up and act silly and stuff with my family, which I normally tend to do. So pretty much I was back a couple days back to normal. I feel good again this morning, except I started noticing that the hair's starting. So we'll take care of that. So I'll be wearing hats. I have a bunch of hats. There'll be different ones probably every damn time. I've had baseball hats for years that have never been on my head. So we'll make use of them whenever I can. So that's going to happen. I've got this. Lord knows I would love to have this whole next week, like the last 2 days have been, until the 4th of January. 4th is the next chemo. So anyway, a great day starting off. I see Gretchen's with us, and she says, how are you feeling today? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. All you guys that got snow and stuff, I'm glad you had a white Christmas. We had none, which is not surprising. We had lots of rain and lots of wind, and it's cold. Oh my God, did it get? It was 16 degrees when I got up this morning. So too cold for me. I'm hibernating as much as I can this winter. So, all right, there are actually two little things to mention as a way of news this morning. Less than a year ago, the Carnival Fascination was sailing out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Like me, many of you guys have been on her at one point or another. Actually, the first time I was on the Fascination was out of Los Angeles, and that went back way long time ago. I pulled out some pictures this morning of the Carnival Triumph that I was on back in the 90s, I think, when we sailed out of New York. They're crappy pictures, so I can't really use them. But anyway, the Carnival Fascination, I was just, sailing along, doing fine down there in San Juan. And no one would ever guess that a quick turn of events would result in the vessel being taken out of service by Carnival, sold off to help Carnival weather the worst financial storm they've seen in nearly 50 years. And then in October, be sold. Now, that at least took her off the scrap heap. We thought it was going to be scrapped. But she was actually sold, and then they didn't announce who they sold it to. I didn't ever have understood the philosophy behind that. with Carnival Fascination was sold to Century Harmony Cruise Limited in October. In November, they changed the name of the Fascination to Century Harmony, and they began posting job postings for cooks and staff members throughout the cruise world. And the ship reportedly is slated to be used as a floating hotel in Asia, turning cruise ships into hotels. Excuse me. While an expensive undertaking is fairly common, the Rotterdam is now a hotel, Queen Mary, of course, in Long Beach. But according to marine traffic, the ship is still in cold layup in Spain, right alongside the Carnival Victory, which is in the middle of a $200 million transformation when the industry shut down. And of course, it will become a completely new ship when it's renamed. But that's where the Victory is right now. But anyway, so the Carnival Fascination, folks, if you want to go back to thinking about that, it's now the Century Harmony. Now, let's see where we are here. I got one other little thing to mention. We've talked about the UK travel ban. And basically, because of this new wave that people seems to be getting all bent out of shape about on a new mutation of the coronavirus. So they put out the travel ban, which actually doesn't go into effect until midnight tonight for the U.S., for travel from the UK. And it has to do, it's usual stuff. You know, it has to do with you got to be tested 1 to 3 days before your trip. During the travel, you got to wear a mask. You got to stay 6 feet from people, blah, 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 blah. You know, all the usual things. Before traveling back to the United States, you got to get tested 1 to 3 days before travel. Follow all the destination and airline guidelines and all that stuff. After you travel, you get tested 3 to 5 days later. And if you have problems, you quarantine. I mean, and there's simple, logical issues. So I have no problem at all with the travel issues. Yeah, is there a reason? Sure. There's this different mutation. It's probably already here, folks. This didn't happen yesterday. Unfortunately, we don't have the right testing in this country to have the genome sequencing tests so that they can track those things, which they have in the UK. So this really isn't a negative to the UK, folks. It really isn't. It should be this way with all travel today until we get, a vaccine done and get the majority of people with vaccines and get started. So anyway, that's it. So as much as I like to fuss with Pete and tell him that we're trying to keep Pete from traveling to the U.S., has absolutely nothing to do with Pete, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay, so we got Tom over here is making some comments from down there in Florida. Tom's down in Florida this week, folks. Like I said, Gretchen was with us. Tom says, hi, Gretchen. And he says it's cold in Port Canaveral. Yeah, I can see that. We have 3 Disney ships to see from where I'm sitting. Hey, that's pretty cool. I haven't checked the website, CDC website. Excuse me, folks. I'm coughing this morning. I haven't checked the website to see if anybody's been green lighted recently on the ships. Last time I checked, there hadn't been. So we'll have to see how the CDC testing is going to go. And I'm trying to get some information from our new CDC director for after January the 20th on how she is going to be handling things. So I'm hoping maybe to get an inside track with someone with the CDC so we can get some direct information on cruising folks. Of course, I'm going through the usual things and asking for a chance to interview Warinsky. I'm not sure I'm too small for that, but what the hell, I gotta ask. So we'll just have to see what's going to happen. But anyway, of course, it's been a bad week for me, and it's a bad week for getting any information either, with it being the holidays. So we're just going to have to play that kind of by ear for now. Nikki's with us. Hey, Nikki, good to see you down there in Jacksonville. I know, Gretchen, you've probably got snow up the wazoo up there in Ohio. And I don't know if Emily ended up getting a lot of snow or not. I've been kind of out of it for a while, folks, as far as following everything. Biscuit baking 39 degrees in Jacksonville. That's pretty awesome. I mean, hellacious biscuits baked at 39 degrees. Sonny's with us down in Mississippi. Soup making weather here. Yep. Is the hotel ship in your news the one you can't get insurance and is going to the scrapyard? No, that one died. That's already done. That was wow. Which ship was that? I forget now which one it was. But no, this one was strictly what used to be the Fascination, Tom. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and I just, the brain's not working like it should. So I don't remember the name of that specific ship that you're asking about. Probably close to a foot on the ground up there in Ohio makes it hard to walk the dog. Yeah, well, the dog's not real crazy about peeing and pooping and that stuff anyway. But but it's a little difficult to walk them. Of course, everybody says hi to everybody else. So, yeah, anyway, Emily hadn't been with us this morning. Emily's been kind of busy between family and stuff. So I don't know if she's going to make it in this morning or not. This being Saturday, folks, I assume that Kim will have the cocktail party this afternoon. I'll see how I do through the day today. I might stop by the cocktail party for a few minutes today. We'll have to play that one by ear. But so far, so good. It's just, like I say, we started on the hair project. So, and I'll have to figure out what I'm actually going to do with the hair if it's going to look really bad to just go au naturel, or if I need to go au Telly Savalas and figure out some way of shaving it and so forth every day. I don't know yet. That's all ahead. So we'll have to see. So anyway, I don't have anything else this morning, guys. I am probably going to crawl back in my chair and take a nap just because I can. That's the only thing that I have noticed. Yes, I'm feeling so much better, but I still don't have a whole lot of strength. So the fatigue side of things gets to me more than anything. But other than that, at least, oh my God, at least I'm not sick like I was. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a wrap today. I'll see you guys again on Tuesday. If anything major should happen, I will, get either go live or make a video or do one of those things that I do. And other than that, why do I have Tom out here? That's back here from comments. And wow, let's get rid of Tom's comment. Is that one it? No, that's not it. Okay. Anyway, trying to get rid of Tom's comment. Didn't know what the hell happened to it. So he'll be back in Richmond on excuse me. Tom will be back in Richmond on Tuesday. That's good to know. All right, that's going to wrap me up, guys. Have a great weekend. Later, y'all.
Thank you for watching today's Travel and Cruise Industry News. Join us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern for another episode. Travel and Cruise Industry News is a production of Chillie's Cruises.